breaking news.
Heartbreaking news here. Cincinnati police say a group of children found 3 dead bodies inside an Avondale apartment complex. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Kelly Rippin. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick is live at this scene. Brian, you just spoke with officials. What have you been able to learn?
Well, Kelly, this is a scene that investigators and police are describing as devastating. 3 people all shot to death. Now, I'll give you a look at the scene here. This is Irving Street. We're talking about the area just behind the zoo off of Forest. People are still gathered here, still trying to fathom exactly what happened here. Now, police tell us a deputy was on detail in these apartments sometime between 9 and 9:30 this morning. He was alerted that there was a problem inside the apartment here. A witness tells us that there were children here who told the deputy about the bodies. The deputy called for backup. When Cincinnati police arrived, they went in. They found 3 bodies, 2 black males, 1 black female. Again, all of them shot to death. Right now, investigators do not know when the victims were shot. Apparently, no one heard any gunfire on all of this. Very unusual because these apartments are very close together. There are about 4 units in each of these buildings. There have been a lot of emotion up here as people are showing up. They're told what happened. Many people are friends and families and neighbors of the victims.
It's extremely troubling. And I know, and I can hear, if you haven't heard from a distance or even behind you here, the pain and the anguish people that are feeling in this community. It's devastating to have that happen. It's heart-wrenching.
Yeah, right now police have no information on suspects. In fact, they've just started this investigation. They'll have to pare down. I mean, they've got to answer the question, is the suspect among those dead? Is the suspect still on the loose? They are asking for anyone who knows anything about this to call Crime Stoppers and alert them, or just alert the police and let them know, because they're still trying to get a grip on exactly what happened here. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.
And Brian, we know this is not far away from the Cincinnati Zoo, but this is a pretty close-knit street. You can kind of give us an kind of describe the amount of people that would be nearby, likely indicating somebody may have heard something.
Yeah, somebody would definitely have heard something. At least you would think so. If not, that might lead the investigators into a completely different direction. But there are a lot of people here. You can see people are gathered out here. A lot of people apparently knew a lot of these victims. I talked to the mother of one woman who said her son was one of the best friends of one of these victims. And there are a lot of people up here that are very upset. They just kept showing up, and more people showed up, and more people apparently either very close friends or family. So there are a lot of people up in this area, a lot of people who know each other up in this area. So police are definitely trying to sort through right now and determine who might have heard something. Maybe they just had left. There's all kinds of reasons why they might have not talked to them yet, or they may be taking that down and just haven't translated that to us yet. Kelly?
All right, Brian Hamrick reporting for us in Avondale. Brian, thank you.